Mikey A., we have grown to love Mike Golic Sr. We love the Golics. We love the entire family. We've started already, by the way. Hope everyone had a good. Do you feel like do you laugh at Golic or feel bad for Golic? I mean, there he is.
Yes.
You laugh and you feel bad for Golic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's horrible.
What is?
Me trying to maneuver.
All right.
Sometimes it's like trying to explain calculus to my dog. It's like,
yeah, pointless.
They're looking at me with those big eyes, like, I wanna understand you. I just can't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did it. It only took me 2 tries.
Good boy.
You're getting better.
Proud of myself. And I do nothing but just reboot. I mean,
Mikey, get him a treat.
Technically.
Mike, can you double check what mic you have selected?
Oh,
so cool. Really?
Taylor.
Read
it sounds
room,
a little
Taylor.
faint. It sounds a little
Read the room.
It is a little
Let
tinny.
it sound
It is a little
faint.
tinny. He's right. He's right.
Sounds like it's the computer, maybe.
Read the room.
Yeah. Now you got him doing all these things. Look at him.
It's better to say it 2 minutes in than 15 minutes.
It's better
with
to
Mikey
have him
A.
talking than
how's
not.
that? Is that better?
No, say no. Go. Say no.
Oh, it's similar.
Oh, no. No, I can't hear you.
Oh shit! Taylor
Taylor
was
did this.
fine.
Taylor did this. Taylor did this. Read the room.
Yep. A faint Mike Golic is better than no Mike Golic. I mean,
is that better or no?
Yes.
Worse.
Yes, it's perfect.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
sounds great.
It's perfect.
Is it bad?
I mean,
it's on. Check your IP TCP connection.
Oh,
there,
God. Is this still bad? Is this still bad?
It's manageable. It's manageable.
no. Go ahead and check
Put it
that
on the
thing. Mikey
microphone
told
that I'm
you to
on,
check.
and all of a sudden I can't hear you guys.
Oh God. The headsets, maybe.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's Taylor's fault.
For those of you listening,
Yes, hold on. Yes,
Oh,
this is Taylor's
that's
fault.
on the,
yes. For those of you listening, this is Mike Golic
all
trying
right,
to connect to the internet.
I'm awful. This is all I got.
Yeah. Well, you sound great. I mean,
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I mean, I am.
Oh. God, does this sound really bad?
But,
X
Taylor?
squared.
It just doesn't
Divided
sound
by
like
the
it's coming
cosine
from
of
the
A.
microphone.
I think you have computer audio on, Mike. So if you go to your settings, this is great. Keep it
There
all.
you go, Stu. Come
Yeah.
teach him, Stu. There we
If you go to your settings and go only because I've had to do this 17,000 times that I haven't committed to memory.
He's
right?
speaking old man to him.
If you go to that little microphone down there, Mike, you see it?
Yeah.
And you click on the little arrow there that's pointed down.
Yeah.
It's going to come up as a series of options.
Yeah.
Okay. One of those options is default MacBook Pro, which you don't want. That's probably what you're on. You want to go down to whatever microphone. Is that a Shure microphone?
Yeah, I do the Shure microphone, and then all of a sudden I can't hear you guys.
All right. So then go to
The next one. And
the next one over. So click on Shure. All right. Now you take it from here, Mikey.
and then the one next to it that looks like the speaker, make sure you have it set for the headphones.
Wait a minute.
Yep. That's this tracks. I hate you right now, Taylor. Taylor, I hate you right now.
I love them too, but I mean, this is great content. What'd you have them look for before? Don't say it again.
No.
You got us, Mike?
You can go default or go Shure.
Sure.
I don't have a speaker thing. I only have headphones. I only have speaker and mic.
Okay. And what's the speaker selected as?
The speaker is headphones, Realtek audio, and I also have speakers, Realtek audio, I have headphones to Shure, which
no, you don't want that because you're not plugged into your microphone, right?
yeah, I
Are the headphones plugged into Shure?
The headphones are plugged into the headphones are plugged into the computer.
Okay, so you don't want it. You don't want the one that says headphones to Shure.
Okay.
We're getting there.
You want the microphone to be Shure. By the way, Shure, if you want to sponsor us, feel free to reach out because we just gave you a whole bunch of plugs here.
Great mics.
All right, how's the mic sound now?
Oh shit, man! Like a
Can you hear us?
person.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Let's go, Taylor. God bless.
Thank you for listening to Stupidity.
Good God. I mean, it is fucking painful every time. It's like I'm going through a training camp every time.
Take a picture of what it looks like right now, and then the next time you just try and make it match the picture.
Yes.
It's a good idea.
Can I just say, for how much better he sounds, you're welcome, everybody. You're welcome.
Yeah, we almost lost him too, though, Taylor. I mean,
Like magic camera.
The second
microphone.
preseason games have happened.
hold on, he's going to ask you how to work the camera on his phone in a second.
This is our preseason too. We're working out some kinks.
No, he takes pictures of grandkids. He knows how to use that camera. I know that.
Headphones.
Yeah.
Headphones, it says Real Tech Audio. I don't know what the fuck.
Just leave it.
We got it, though. We got it.
Yeah, you sounded great. What are you worried about? Why?
I'm taking a picture of it.
Okay, so just take a picture. I mean,
All right.
Just got to get it developed.
Okay, shut up, Mikey A. All right, I'm good. I'm ready to go. Woo!
hey, Mike.
Yeah. Hey.
Submit that, Taylor, for the Marconis this year again.
God.
For 7 minutes.
Freaking painful.
Mike, it was painful.
Yeah, it was.
There was football on my TV over the weekend, though. So I mean,
There's a lot of football. That
was very exciting. I hate people who blast against the preseason. Like I'm sitting here watching Tony shake his head because I know he just loves having football on the TV. I don't think people realize, Mike, having football on your TV. Granted, it's preseason game number 1. When those games are over, you're 1 week closer to actual football, and it's football on your TV. That's a great thing.
Listen, we bemoan the offseason after the Super Bowl. We're like, oh my God, we just start the offseason. So when it starts up in August, we should be ecstatic. I don't care if it's one series of the starters and the rest is backups. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's football. You're right. We're closer to the regular season. Unfortunately, we're closer to the end already as well for those that think negatively and not positively.
Right. Mike, I guarantee you that did not feel like the preseason to Shedeur Sanders. I think if people were watching any game over the weekend, they were watching that game in particular. It was impossible to watch that game knowing how he slipped in the draft and not feel good for Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, because he seemed to, I think we all know why he slid. He was not a 5th round quarterback for sure. And quite honestly, Cleveland, who has pretty much effed up the quarterback position since 1999, they've had 40 quarterbacks since they went back to Cleveland. 40. If Shedeur Sanders works out for them, they stole him in the 5th round. I mean, that's one long-term way to look at it. You have Haslam talking about it wasn't my pick. Good. It just shows if Shedeur Sanders works out, it just shows that you should just leave the picking to the GM and everybody else and stay the hell out of it and not pay quarterbacks who aren't worth fully guaranteed contracts. But listen, the rhetoric and talk around Shedeur Sanders when he was named the starter of this, that the Browns were trying to set him up for failure, is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. You're actually giving the Cleveland Browns, who I just mentioned, had 40 quarterbacks since 1999, credit for thinking of a scheme to then waste a 5th round pick to set up a quarterback to fail. Just say that out loud, and then don't say that out loud publicly because you sound idiotic. I mean, what was the team supposed to do? You're not going to play Flacco, who's 40. Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett both get hammies, and you just sign a guy who's had 2 offenses since he's been with Stefanski. Who else is going to start? And by the way, Shedeur started with the guys he was practicing with. He didn't start with the number 1 offense, so he started with the guys he was comfortable with. So the talk and rhetoric before, and then they were former football players who were doing talking, and then the backpedaling that they were doing after was just incredible. Listen, he played well. I'll say this about, quite honestly, I'll say this about the rookie quarterbacks I watched. Shedeur Sanders, Jackson Dart, Tyler Shuck, J.J. McCarthy, if you want to put him in there, even though he was with the team last year, never took a snap. The one thing I'll say about all of them, they looked like they belonged. There were mistakes, but I don't really care about stats. I care about their actions in the pocket. Do they have happy feet? Do they start to scramble too soon? And they all look like they belong, which I think is a testament to the time they played in college. They got a lot of experience in college. The moment wasn't too big for them. And Shedeur obviously grabbed the headlines because he should have been a 1st or 2nd rounder and was a 5th rounder. He played well. Outside of running backwards, something he did at Colorado when he got hit all the time, something Caleb Williams did last year that he needs to stop doing, is when you're scrambling running backwards, spinning around running backwards 20 yards, that you have to stop. But other than that, all these young quarterbacks, they showed the poise and they looked like the moment wasn't too big for them.
Mike, you talk about the poise. Obviously, we had the number 1 pick. Cam Ward also looked good in limited run. One thing I was watching in some of the replays and some of the stuff I was watching from Cam is he takes such an extended drop back, right? Like he's 10, 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage on some of these. And we've seen smaller quarterbacks try and stick in the pocket with shorter dropbacks, and it hasn't really worked, right? Like I think of Kyler Murray and his inability to throw outside, to throw deep up the middle. He just can't see, and it's no detriment to him. It's just like your stature is your stature. You can't grow over the offseason. But it felt like Cam has figured out something with his limitations as height. If I go a little bit further back, I can kind of see the middle of the field a little bit better. Is that something that smaller quarterbacks are going to start working into their game?
It's possible. I listen, he didn't do that alone. That was obviously with the coaches worked with him to say, okay, let's get a better vantage point of where we are. But it's certainly with a shorter quarterback, it's nice to have a better view. Now, you're back further, so your throw is longer, depending on if you're going to throw a short pass or not. And that's the one thing with some of these quarterbacks. They did take it down the field some, but for the most part, then I said that as well, coaches need to make it easy on the young quarterbacks. Have play calls that are easy, screen passes, quick passes. Make sure you run the ball so you have play action. And for the most part, they did. They threw the ball down the field some. But yeah, anything that will clear your view a little bit. It could be a plus, but it could be a danger as well. You're deeper. That means you're throwing the ball further.
Mikey A, of the 40 Browns quarterbacks since 1999, how many do you think you can name? I mean,
wow.
I think I could get 40. In the 20s. I think I could get in the 20s.
Really?
I think I could get in the 20s. Because all you have to do is think of every failured quarterback, and chances are they started a game in Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's not like you don't have to like really think of, like, I'm going to miss some of the guys that started a game here and there, but I'm going to get all the Brandon Whedons. I'm going to get all those guys, the Johnny Manziels. I'm going to get all those guys.
And it's interesting. Everybody's saying, oh, Shedeur should get more snaps with the ones and twos and play more in the next preseason game. Quite honestly, they need to see Dylan Gabriel in a preseason game. They obviously have tape on Kenny Pickett and know some of the things he could do. Flacco, if he doesn't play, he doesn't play. Flacco is going to be your day one starter. It's just a matter of how the rest of the quarterback position falls into place. But Dylan Gabriel needs the reps. I mean, you can get him again when you're practicing against the team you're going to play on Saturday. When Wednesdays and Thursdays you practice against a team normally you're going to play on Saturday. But then in the preseason games, does Shedeur deserve to be his rep count upped with the higher level, the ones and the twos during the week? Probably does, but there's still 4 quarterbacks, including Snoop Huntley, that you have to give time to. You just got a pretty good sample size of Shedeur, even though it was with the 2s and 3s and 4s. It doesn't matter. He's playing with who he plays with, and he played well. He showed out well. But you have to now see what Dillon Gabriel can do.
Mike, do you have to? Like, what if you saw enough from Shedeur Sanders and you have seen enough in practice where you say to yourself, this kid, he's our starting quarterback. He's the guy.
Oh, no, he's not the starter.
There's no way?
No, absolutely not. I mean, listen, he did well, but he missed some open receivers. Like I said, he scrambled backwards sometimes. No, he's not the starter. Does that mean eventually he could be the starter? Absolutely. Absolutely he could. But Flacco is going to be the starter, and then it depends on how the season goes. If the season, like people anticipate, is going poorly, how long do you keep Flacco in there? How is Kenny Pickett looking? Because he's younger. If he plays extremely well, he could be your quarterback going in the future. How's Dillon Gabriel look? How does Shedeur look? Do you give one of those guys a chance? Or are you so bad that you have another high pick? You have 2 first-round picks next year, and it's a stacked quarterback class. Do they take a quarterback again next year? They still have a lot of figuring out to do.
Mike, how much do the players have a say in that? Like,
none.
If all the players, so if they're all like, this is the kid, we believe in him, the coach is like,
none.
Don't care.
Not those
Good.
players.
As it should be. I'm just a pair on social media. The Browns would have you believe that all the players are rooting for Shedeur to win the job. What players understand is if they have a rookie starting, they're in for a long year, because the Jaden Daniels and CJ Strouds of the world are the exception, not the rule. Bo Nix, started out struggling and then finished strong. You had a really good quarterback class there. Caleb Williams finished strong, got sacked a ton. But for the most part, but you did have two rookie quarterbacks, Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix, make the playoffs. But for the most part, if you're a player on the team and you have a rookie starting, for the most part, you know it's going to be a rough year.
Mike, with the Eagles trying to repeat this year as Super Bowl champions, how concerned should Philadelphia be with Landon Dickerson getting carted off the field with a leg injury? You lost Mekhi Becton to another team, right? So both your guards are gone. Now, they had the number 1 offensive line in the league, but depending on how long Landon's out, you have 2 starters from that off the team. So that's 2/5 of the O-line that's gone. That's tough. That definitely is going to. Landon Dickerson was one of 4 or 5 guards who has made every Pro Bowl since 22. He's been a stud coming out of Bama. So yeah, that definitely hurts them. Can they overcome it? They have the talent to overcome it, but that's absolutely going to hurt, especially their running game.
Mike, you talked about guys and looking like they belong. Jalen Milroe. Oh, my God. That guy looks like he belongs. Sam Darnold is not going to have a job by week 8. How about that?
What? Is that your take?
Yes.
That's listen, that they certainly didn't get Sam Darnold for the long run, and they're hoping, certainly you hope, after the year he had with Minnesota, though the end of the year was a struggle. The last game against the Lions and then the playoff game against the Rams certainly was a struggle. But Jalen Milroe, he is one of those kind of wild cards where you weren't sure what you were going to get. And boy, oh boy, if Mike McDonald can help develop him, that would really, really be a coup. Like I said, these rookie quarterbacks, I think if nothing else, they showed the moment wasn't too big for them. And again, I go back to the amount of time they got to play as players in college.
With that too, like Jalen Milroe didn't have a ton of snaps as far as throwing the ball in college too, right? Like they used him as a dedicated runner a lot of the time. So it's interesting to see like him getting into an offense that can start teaching him QB mechanics at the NFL level, because what we saw at Alabama, like he was very raw as a thrower.
Right.
And now it's like, all right, can you start developing in this system and start seeing guys like Sam Darnold who have kind of bounced around the league and gotten their foothold, now got a $100 million contract. Like this is what you can kind of repeat. And it does feel like, the writing's on the wall for Sam Darnold. I don't want to say it was a fluke last year, but did anybody think when JJ McCarthy went down that we saw Sam Darnold and we're like, yeah, this could be a team that can win 14 games?
Yeah, I mean, Sam Darnold, listen, and kudos to Sam. Now, Kevin O'Connell and that offense, you have the best receiver in the game, Justin Jefferson, certainly helps. But you have to give Sam credit. He stepped up and he played well, got himself a deal in Seattle. But you're right about Jalen. Jalen was asked to be that dual threat quarterback and run. In college, you really rely on the strength of your quarterback. If it's running, you have him run more as a running threat. The NFL, you still have to live in the pocket. You can talk about how Lamar Jackson runs well, and he does, and he's a running threat. But it's his passing that has to carry. The threat of running is there, but passing, and especially passing from the pocket, that's what you have. That has to be the basis of what your quarterback can do in the NFL. Everything else, if he can throw on a run, if he can run, if you can put him in the running game, those are all icing on the cake. But they have to be able to throw from the pocket.
Boys, I came through with something, my first time on Stupidity here, and I've got something very exciting for you guys. Wow. I have a top 5 list of now or never quarterbacks.
Wow. That's how you make an entrance, my friend.
Now or never, starting in the OLI.
Wait, top 5 now or never quarterbacks. And you have OLI.
And I've got OLI.
So I've got write these down, Tony.
I've got 7 quarterbacks that it's now or never, Mike, and I want to get your take on these, okay?
Wow.
Wait, you have a top 5 list that has 7 people in it?
Correct.
Yes. Well, it's a top 5. He has 2 on the outside looking in, Mike.
Right.
Oh, that's what OLI is.
Outside looking in.
So you don't remember from the BCS, huh?
Yeah, God. No, I tried to forget that. Believe me.
All right, OLI number 1, Justin Fields.
Now or never.
Yeah. Now or never.
Yeah.
I mean, you're what, your 4th team, your 3rd team in the NFL? Like, you got
and I've been a believer in him. I really have. I'm rooting for him. But that's a very, very strong pick. Yes, I agree.
If we are indeed voting, I'm going to vote Mikey A's way. Never. Okay.
Never.
Okay, you want to do it that way too? Now or never? I'll give you the top 5, and then we vote now or never.
Now means you think it's now. It's happening right now.
I'm still going to say now for Justin, though the downside is he's on the Jets.
I could talk myself also into the now.
His passing has gotten better every year.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, I have talked myself into the now 4 times for Justin Fields. I am done. Never. Okay. All
right. OLI number 2, Bryce Young.
Ooh, now.
Well, I tell you what, all for a car accident. It was a car accident. Andy Dalton got in.
Brain thumb.
And put Bryce Young back in the starting lineup because he was done. Right? He was done. He got a second chance there. So I'll say now on him.
Now.
Wow. I think I'm the only never. I think it's done for Bryce Young. I think it was a little bit of fool's gold last year.
You're putting it now on Andy Dalton, huh?
I'm putting the forever on Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
You'll just always be around.
What, 15th or 17th year in the league? My God.
Just had to stay out of the way of the car accidents. As long as he's straight and narrow on the car accidents, we're good. All right, starting off at number 5, QBs for now or never. We thought he was going to be done in the preseason. Miraculously back on the field the next day. Anthony Richardson, now or never?
Ooh. I'm going never. I just have not seen enough development in the areas of the game. Now I know injuries have been a part of that, but there's also something to being injury prone. He's a big guy, takes some hits. His passing has not been very good. I'm a never on Anthony, unfortunately.
Wow.
Dude, now or never.
I'm tempted to go with Golic on this. I'm going to say never. Daniel Jones is there. I think the Colts actually want to play Daniel Jones. I'm going to go never on Anthony Richardson. Man, I hate saying that because he's so talented.
It's tough because he uncorks a 75-yard bomb, and you're like, oh, okay, I've never seen that before.
Which quite honestly means nothing.
Right. But when you see it, you're like, wow.
Yeah.
No, you're like, now. Yes.
It's like the guys in their pro days in shorts and a T-shirt rolling left and throwing deep and everybody losing their mind on the internet for it. It's like, gang, it's shorts and a T-shirt. Stop it.
So Zach Wilson. Okay, perfect.
No one hates shorts and a T-shirt more than Golic. Nobody.
Oh, my God.
All right, go ahead, Doug.
This list is going to be a little spicy because you're going to get some guys here that have already earned that second contract, but it's still now or never. And that starts with this guy right here. Number 4, Tua Tagovailoa, now or never?
I think Tua's only issue has been injury. When he's been on the field, he's been unbelievably accurate. So I'm still a now. on him. Though the injuries, the hip coming in, and then the concussions are concerning. But if keep Waddle, keep Tyreek Hill, you have great weapons to throw to. I'm a believer in Tua as long as he's on the field.
Mikey,
I think his now was 2 years ago, and he missed it.
So never.
I think he missed it. I think you cannot give a quarterback anything better than that Raheem Mostert and Achane and Tyreek at the peak of his abilities and Jalen Waddle, and then you didn't do it. Like,
well,
are you not going to get better?
Are you saying the team's not going to do it, or he's not going to do it? There's a difference because
the team doesn't do it.
That's also the year they lost both their edge rushers to knee injuries.
Right, Phillips and Chubb.
Yes.
But if we didn't know then, we're not going to know now. It's not going to get better for him, and I don't think he's going to continue to get better. I don't think he's going to be the reason they're not going to win. It's fair.
If he's not, and McDaniel has to go, and another coach comes in that is not as team friendly, not as QB friendly as Mike McDaniel, is that what we're going to start seeing that never happened? Because obviously we saw what he was with Brian Flores. He was getting taken out for a 39-year-old Ryan Fitzpatrick. And now with McDaniel, obviously the scheme looked great. Tyreek on the way down, Waddle kind of always hurt. The offense a little bit in flux if things get out of line. And if McDaniel's the first head on the chopping block and they bring in some defensive-minded coach, like, it could be the end for Tua.
Boy, you're really painting a horrid picture.
I'm just trying to give you the full spectrum, Mike. I mean,
life's over.
I'm not changing it. I'm saying now.
You're saying now? Okay.
Yeah.
I love Now or Never, by the way.
Now or Never is great.
Amazing.
Come back next week, Tony, please. Thank you.
Aren't people already complaining about the play calling from the Dolphins preseason game about Mike McDaniel? Isn't that already happening?
Oh, there was some bad play calls. There was.
Quinn Ewers was also terrible.
Yeah,
Quinn Ewers is bad.
He was terrible.
He should have stayed in college for $10 million. What's the matter with him?
So true. So true.
I'm going to say never on Tua. I can't.
Wow.
Believe I'm saying this. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. List is only going to get spicier. Caleb Williams, now or never?
Ooh.
The body language would tell you it's not good. The body language in preseason tells me it's not good, Mike.
I thought you meant Golic's body language. Yeah.
I wasn't a believer when he came into the league, in all honesty. Not at the number 1 pick. So I am going to say never.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to say never.
Even
I know he
Ben
finished.
Johnson.
He finished the year incredibly strong. Now we said that last year they put some good tools around him, but he was a rookie. The O-line struggled, but he did. A lot of the sacks were his fault as well as the O-line. But I know Ben Johnson's going to be a great chance for him. But I'm going on the fact that I wasn't a big believer like everybody else was when he came into the league.
Is Caleb Williams going to be Geno Smith? Like, is that does that mean never if he has that kind of like, yeah, he's all right. Like,
well, I think now means
never?
especially the number one. I think the number 1 pick in the draft and now means you're with that team for a couple of contracts and you've led them to some playoffs.
Yeah,
I gotta believe.
Right. It really gets down to, do you believe in Caleb Williams? Like, you haven't seen enough. So do you believe in Caleb Williams and his ability to be a good NFL quarterback? I'll say now on Caleb Williams.
I think he's serviceable.
If not now, when? I mean, Ben Johnson, Jesus Christ.
Not Ben Johnson, those weapons, retooling the offensive line, like, you're hoping that they can become little mini Lions-esque the way that he was running their offense, especially with the tight end. They just got Loveland, who I think was really good. Like, there's pieces there for the Bears. But the thing is, we thought the same thing last year, but their coaching staff was terrible. Their offensive coordinator was terrible, right? We knew that from the jump. We were like, all right, we're hoping that this is going to work, and just kind of didn't. So we're hoping Ben Johnson can make something happen. Caleb Williams, I'm going to give him a now. Wow. I think Ben Johnson's going to do just enough to get him over the edge and be like, all right, wait a second. Now in 26, 27, we're looking at Caleb Williams saying, okay, they've stabilized the boat a little bit over in Chicago.
All right.
Okay.
Number 2.
Spicy.
Now or never, Kyler Murray.
Ooh, never.
It's easy. That was easy to me.
He stinks, Mike. He stinks.
I'm a never guy as well. I just have not seen enough over the years. He's been in the league for a little while now and need to see a little bit more. And I'm just great athlete, but just not seeing it.
Should he have played baseball?
I feel bad.
Should he play baseball, guys?
Such a great
game.
Such a great question.
I don't know how good he was at baseball. I have no idea how good he was at baseball.
I feel bad for Tony. I feel bad for you because you had that one all lined up. You thought it was going to be spicy. Nope, that's an OLI. He's not.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Yeah.
The thing is, we got some savvy football veterans around here.
Put Bryce back in. Yeah,
exactly right.
Yeah, Bryce would have been a better one.
Every year, I was telling the boys earlier, every year I do my deep dive in these 2 weeks leading into the preseason to the NFL. I do my deep dive. So I've got the old college ruled notebooks, Stu. I always go buy one. I always go buy one.
Proud of you.
Every August 2nd or 3rd, I'll head over. When kids are doing back to school shopping, they're like, who's this guy? Why is he getting one notebook only? But I get the black notebook, and then I'll break down all of my stuff.
Wow.
Analytics, right? Wow. Started with the NFC West.
You need a guy in the booth. I
get mocked for writing my notes for like the show I do with my son because everybody does it on the computer and everything.
That's the way to do it.
I like seeing the old school.
That's right.
That show is Golic and Golic every afternoon on the FanDuel Sports Network, by the way. Sorry, Tone. Go ahead.
So I want to give you guys a little something on Kyler Murray.
Oh, jeez.
We talk about how good he is.
We all said no.
In the first, I know, but I want to give some because there's somebody out there saying like, no, Kyler Murray's good.
The man wrote it down. Let him have it. The man wrote it down. Let him have it.
Let him read what he wrote.
He wrote it down on the pad, right?
Thank you. Exactly right.
To a much better time.
Exactly right. When sports used to mean something, here you would write it down in college rule.
When the written word used to mean something.
Thank you.
Right.
All right. Splits from halfway to the season, right? So we're going to split the season in half. Kyler Murray through week 10 in his career, 26, 20, and 1. Week 11 on in his entire career, 10 wins, 25 losses.
Wow.
Something happens in the midway point of the season. Some people say it's Call of Duty. I don't know. Right. I don't know. Okay.
He said that, I think.
But you're putting wins and losses on a quarterback, though. I mean,
I'm putting him on the team. I'm saying the Cardinals.
But we're talking about
you're not. You're really putting him on Kyler Murray.
You're putting him on Kyler Murray.
Of course I am.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan of putting Super
wins
Bowls on quarterbacks and
Correct.
wins and losses on quarterbacks.
It's the most important one.
But it makes you think. Something happens every year in Arizona, down in the desert, Big Toaster. Something happens every year about week 11 where things just fall off the rails. Albeit, could be quarterback play, could be injuries, could be bad scheme, bad coaching, bad something. Something happens in the desert, and I just want to let you guys know about it.
Okay. Stu, I don't know if you thought it when you saw it too, but that notebook that Tony has that he's just doing for himself, we've got to repurpose that and we got to sell it to people.
Oh, done. Yeah, 80-20 my way, Tone. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
I still have Preseason NFL magazine.
Yes, and Golic's.
but I have to handwrite every one of them, so it's like special edition. Right now, went to the NFC South and the NFC West. So right now we're starting the NFC East today, boys. Very exciting.
Wow.
Good division.
All the notes on
good
that
division.
Next week, please.
All right, number 1, now or never quarterback, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, never.
Never, really. Liam Cohen saved, Mike, I know you know this. Liam Cohen saved Baker Mayfield's career. Can he do it with Trevor Lawrence?
Dave Canales saved Baker Mayfield.
Oh, please stop that.
Wow.
Fair.
Wow.
Now or never. Travis Hunter, Brian Thomas Jr., the pieces are there.
2 running backs, Tank and Travis at the end.
Mm-hmm. And Tootin. Tootin's good too.
Wow.
That's why I saved the best for last.
Yeah, spicy.
That's a tough one. Only 10 games. Last year was the least amount of games he played with the injury.
I mean, guys, I listen, I understand the coaching. He had Doug Peterson as his head coach. Peterson won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles and Carson Wentz.
How many times are we going to say the same thing every offseason about Trevor? Well, this year it's different.
But this year it is different. It is, though.
It was different last year. It was different the year before. It was different the year before. And you know what? Maybe it's not different.
Maybe.
Wow. This is on the scales of justice.
Yeah.
This one is just barely tipping to never.
Wow.
Barely.
Wow.
Yes.
Barely.
Wow.
Boy, I didn't have
you are what the back of your card says you are.
I didn't have a lot. I only had one now. I only had Tua as a now. I had Anthony Richardson, Caleb, Kyler, and Trevor as nevers. Jesus.
Well, I think what you did with Tua was unfair because Tua already had a great season. He had an MVP type season already, Mike.
It also could be because I'm a former D lineman and hate quarterbacks. So.
You had to give somebody a now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think I'm in the now camp for Trevor Lawrence, but that could be because also I'm in
Don't fall for it, Tony.
For the Jags, though. As you can see, I have my Samboselli here. Mike, I don't know if you can see this. This is a Saint and Tony Boselli candle that I light up for the Jags anytime that they play to make sure everything's good.
There's part of it where you could talk me into. I mean, Brian Thomas.
Excellent.
What a monster rookie year he had. I think Travis Hunter is going to major on the offensive side of the ball to be a two receiver to Thomas. I think that's going to help for sure.
Can I talk you into Liam Cohen being actually a great offensive mind, not just the press conference where he said Duval in that weird way? Like, I feel like there's something there.
You look at coaches that should help. Liam should help. Ben Johnson should help. Caleb and the Bears. There's definitely something to that.
I mean,
he did give them both nevers.
I did.
Coaching's overrated.
Screw quarterbacks, screw coaches.
At least there's a little bit of a sample size for Trevor Lawrence. He did throw for over 4,000 yards twice.
You said it was right there. The scales were right there.
Right there.
They were
right there.
Yeah.
But okay, there you go.
Never.
Wow, never.
Never Lawrence.
Oh, wow.